Hello everyone and welcome to Whisky Wars, another bourbon war on the channel. I did tell you guys I was getting back into my bourbons, so if you're enjoying the new bourbon style of content, please do leave a like rating on the video down below, and please consider clicking that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. We're really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers soon, so every person clicking subscribe really does matter, so thank you. Okay, we've got two pretty special bourbons, I think. As an Englishman who doesn't know bourbon as well as maybe a lot of you watching, my collection's about the 30 bottle mark right now. I'm really happy with these two purchases. I really enjoyed both of these whiskies before we start. I thought this would be a really good war, so I'm really excited to try it. So we have the Eagle Rare, which is a 10-year-old whiskey bottled at 45%, against the E.H. Taylor small batch, which is bottled at 50%. So a bit older, but a bit stronger. Also a lot more expensive. We'll get into that later. I'm going to get these poured quickly out and let's get stuck in. I never noticed this before, but there's a fake cork on the Eagle Rare. Now that might not bother you, but to me that does bother me. I like that sort of like more natural feel to a whiskey. I want a normal cork. I just love this nose. I really do. So it's really quite soft and smooth actually on the nose for me. But I get an orange peel, even a little bit of orange juice with some maple syrup, but a really nice soft buttered toffee sauce. And it just adds a depth to it, but also a softness to it. It's sweet and smooth, a little bit chocolatey, but you also get a little bit of that oak as well with it. But it's not too strong, and it's really not giving it an oak spice, just an oak flavour. For me, I really appreciate that. Okay, onto the E.H. Taylor. For me, I actually get a little bit more orchard fruits. And that sweetness, it's not going to be a buttered toffee, it's going to be a little bit lighter. Maybe like more like a fudge, a caramel, or a butterscotch. I think the sweetness is a bit darker on the Eagle Rare. But I feel like there's a touch more spice in the E.H. Taylor for me. Maybe a little bit of clove, but also some sweet cinnamon as well. So yeah, very, very different actually. Very different whiskies on the nose. All right, let's crack on with the taste. It's nice, it's nice. I know that's not what you want to hear. For me, it's gentle, it's soft, it's smooth. I love orange peel in a whiskey. But there's a darkness to it. I'd say just on the taste a little bit more than the nose. I'm getting a touch of leather with that oak. It's like toasted oak, leather, and a little bit of chocolate with that maple syrup and orange peel. Okay, let's see how the E.H. Taylor compares. I've got to admit, it's got big shoes to fill. Let's see if it can do it. It's a lot more spicy on the taste, a lot more. That's not just wood spice. It's almost like a rye spice in there. A lot more spicy than the Eagle Rare. But it's not too spicy. It's just, in comparison, it's more. For me, I get caramelized apples with cinnamon, clove, a little bit of wood spice. Okay, price. The Eagle Rare is available in the UK for around that £32 mark. I actually think it's really good value for money. So in the UK, a lot of whiskies have seen a price hike of late, including bourbons. The Eagle Rare though hasn't gone up, it's stayed at 32, so it's even better value for money than what it once was. The E.H. Taylor is £100 in the UK. Now guys in America, do let me know, because I don't know the price in how it is in America. I know it changes from state to state. Where you are, how much is this whiskey in dollars? Because this is basically $40 equivalent. This would be $135. I find this really expensive. Now, I remember buying this whiskey, and at the time it was my most expensive purchase. I paid £63 for it, which I think roughly, with really bad math, equates to about $75, which I think is probably a good buy at that price. Do let me know. But what I do know is, for me personally, £100, I would not be buying this whiskey again. I am a little bit infatuated with the Eagle Rare. I just really enjoy it. See, in my head right now, I'm thinking, if I was to go to the shops and I'd drunk both of these and I had to buy them again, and I had £100, would I rather have one bottle of this again or 3 bottles of the Eagle Rare? And it's 10 years of age as well. I'm gonna go for the Eagle Rare. I mean, this is definitely today's winner. I really enjoy it. I just find this a really nice, relaxed sipper, but I love the chocolate mixing with the leather. I like the fact that it's soft and smooth. This really fits a mood for me, this whiskey. The E.H. Taylor's really good though. I must admit, and what I do want to say is, when I drink the E.H. Taylor on its own, I do pick up a really nice, like an artisan chocolate when it's wrapped in the cardboard paper, like back in the day. I get that sort of brown paper and chocolate smell and taste. Doing these two side by side though, it's evident that the chocolate note is stronger in the Eagle Rare for me, so I didn't really pick it up this time, and that dropped it off for me a little bit. Still a very good whiskey, I do enjoy it, but I actually prefer the Eagle Rare. Now, have I committed sacrilege in America? Do let me know in the comments down below. I apologise if I did. This is just an Englishman's take on bourbon, but for me personally, that Eagle Rare is stunning. I just really enjoy it. Maybe I have to buy a couple of bottles of this as backup really, because it might get a price hike like the rest of them have. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like rating on the video down below, and please do click that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching this Whiskey War, and I hope to see you all for the next Whiskey War.